David, thank you. Erlanger Hospital and the Chattanooga Fire Department are using the opportunity of National Burn Week to highlight some common risks we all encounter.
And some of them may surprise you. Our Madison Sims heard from people who know about burns. Madison, what did you learn?
Greg, Cindy, I learned a lot. And using hot styling tools, even charging devices on your bed when you're sleeping, are just a couple of things that many of us do on a daily basis and don't think twice about it. But experts say these are some of the leading causes of serious burn injury.
Rick Boatwright with the Chattanooga Fire Department says prevention is key in mitigating burn risks. He says most burn injuries are avoidable with slight adjustments in daily practices.
Making sure your pot handles are turned where they're into the stove, not hanging over the edge where somebody could bump them or a child could pull them off.
Boatwright says many injuries are attributed to practices that we often don't consider a burn risk, like the temperature of a bath.
If you have small children, make sure you test the water before you put them in a bath. Scald injuries are, one of the #1 leading causes of burn injuries in small children.
Erlanger nurse Regina Young says if you experience a serious burn, fast acting is critical in how quickly you heal.
Immediately cool the area. You want to use cool water, not something that's really ice cold. You want just cool, clear water to rinse the area.
She says after rinsing the burn, you should pat it dry and keep it covered. And the severity of the burn determines the treatment necessary.
A first-degree burn, which is very similar to a sunburn, you can treat at home easily. When you get into second degree and then, of course, third-degree burns, that's when you would seek medical attention.
Young says using household items such as butter and vegetable oil could do more harm than good, and that water-based items can be applied to burns.
Initially, at least, you want to avoid using Neosporin or some type of ointment because those just insulate the burn and they will actually cause the burn to get worse.
Now, some burns can result in blistering, and many people have the urge to pop them. But Young advises people to resist doing this because it can create further infection. And if it absolutely has to be popped, see a medical professional. If you need more information on how to prevent and treat burns, head over to our local 3 News app. In the studio, I'm Madison Sims. Greg, Cindy.